Hello, hello, I'm back again. And welcome to Talk Horror to Me. I'm your host, right? And today, on the second half of Talk Horror to Me, I'm going to be talking about the movie that honestly caught me off guard. Now, sometimes the scariest horror movies are not ones with ghosts, demons, and or monsters. Sometimes the scariest movies are the ones that make you think this could possibly happen. And that's actually how I felt watching today's movie. Today I'm going to be reviewing the movie called Paradise Cove. And I am giving this movie a 7.9 out of 10 right off the bat. Now, I want to start by saying this movie terrified me for one major reason. It was based on a true story. And knowing that made the entire movie feel different because when you watch a fictional horror movie, you can remind yourself it's just a movie, you know? But when something actually happens in real life, it just hits different. um, the idea that someone could invade your home, destroy your sense of safety, and turn your dream house into a nightmare is honestly terrifying. Before we get started, this review will contain spoilers, so if you haven't watched Paradise Cove, go watch it first and come back. It is streaming on Tubi, so you can go watch it on Tubi for free with ads. Now let's talk about why this movie worked for me. But before we get into it, I want to show you all the trailer for Paradise Cove. And here it is.
You're so lucky. The fire was contained. There's no. Mr. Bennett.
Hi.
Hi. You're so lucky. The fire was contained. There's no stench. It's got great bones.
Welcome to Malibu.
That is a $6 million view.
But what if we can't sell it right away?
We just stick to the plan.
So you're the guy that just moved into the house in Paradise Cove?
I'm the guy.
Have you met Bree yet?
Pre who?
Can't beat this view.
You can always put up no trespassing signs.
Does that work?
It depends on who you are, but Bree is different.
What's the wife of big Hollywood producer doing living under a house?
See, there's crazy, there's Malibu crazy, then there's Bree.
What are you doing?
You don't want to skimp on finishes. It is Malibu, Tracy.
I can't wait to see our new window.
Trace.
Guess again. You can't make this go away.
This is a private beach. You can't live in a construction zone.
She's down there burning our money.
You thought you could bribe me to go.
Stay the hell away from us.
Lock the door.
This movie was crazy because it's actually based on a true story and this actually did happen. Um, like all the harassment and stuff. But at the end, she ends up burning down their house. And this really did happen in Malibu. This is a true story. You all can go look it up. It really did happen. Um, and Bree's character, I think she ended up dying. I think. I'm not for sure. Don't quote me on that. I think so, but go look it up. It was a crazy story. So, Paradise Cove follows Knox and Tracy. After Knox inherits his late mother's beach house in Malibu, the couple decides to move in and renovate that property. They see this as a fresh start, as a chance of rebuilding, as a chance to create a new life together. And honestly, who wouldn't love that? A beautiful beach house in California sounds like a dream, but what starts as a home renovation quickly turns into a nightmare because living under the house is a homeless woman named Bree. At first, she seems like someone who is just struggling, someone who's fallen on hard times, but slowly her behavior becomes disturbing and irrational and crossing boundaries and starts washing them and kills their dog and stuff. It becomes a nightmare for them. So one of the things that made this movie scary is the idea of your home no longer being safe. I mean, she invaded their privacy. She was in their house. She was doing stuff to the woman's husband. She was burning money that they saved up to pay the people to renovate. She burned their money. Um, she killed people. She was just a nightmare. She was just a nightmare. And the Brie character, she wasn't like a supernatural creature, a mass killer, or anything like that. She was a real person that, you know, how squatters are, like how they harass the people that, that they're living in their house rent free and stuff, and just squatting there in their apartment and stuff and in their houses without paying anything, just disturbing their peace. That's how Brie was. And honestly, I don't understand why the cops just couldn't arrest her and make her move, but it's like they arrested her and like she just kept coming back. Like nothing, like she was invincible or something. So I wanted to look up the true story about this, but I didn't. But you all can do it if you all want to. Um, so what I loved about this is the realistic, like that it was realistic. What scared me is that it was realistic. So the reason why I gave this movie a 7.9 out of 10 or higher, because I wanted more, of course. As always, if you watched any of my reviews, I like a backstory. I like a backstory on people. Actually, we did get a little bit of backstory on Brie. Like she was a model. She was the wife of a producer, so she had money. But she just like, I have no clue what happened to this woman. She just became crazy and obsessed and just psycho. You know what I'm saying? Like just crazy, just crazy, 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 crazy. Um, so my final thoughts is overall Paradise Cove was a movie that surprised me. It wasn't perfect, but it was creepy. You all will like this movie. She was a nightmare. Like I'm gonna be honest with you all. She was a nightmare woman. And knowing that this was based on a true story made it even scarier for me, because wow, people really do invade your space like that. It really will like take you to another level. But anyway, I want to know your thoughts in the comments. What did you all think about this movie? Have you all watched this movie? Check it out if you haven't. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Talk Horror to Me, and turn on the notifications so you never miss another horror movie review. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, keep talking horror with me. See you next time. Bye.